Chin! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Oh, Willie! What local are you from, sister?
Hey guys, we're out here to support
My name's Kim Clout and I'm from CAW Local 584, Ford National Parts Distribution Center. I'm here today to support auto workers and their families and the communities that they live in. Concessions will not solve the answer. Everybody's well aware of that. Out of 18 countries in the world that have given aid to the auto industry, only Canada and the US are the only two countries that are demanding workers give something back. This totally contradicts the purpose of any aid or loan package. The idea is to keep money in workers' pockets so they have money to spend in the community and they can plan for their future. Unfortunately, we're being forced into negotiations because these conditions have been legislated by the government, and we're just going to have to do the very best we can to protect workers' rights under this situation. But people need to understand that these right-wing governments, whether it's George Bush down in the States or Stephen Harper here in Canada, they are not the friends of workers. If you count on a paycheck every Thursday or Friday to survive, these guys are not your friends, and people need to understand that. By the workers giving back, it will not solve the problems in the auto industry. We need to talk about trade changes, trade legislation. We need to keep the imports out, or at least have the opportunity to sell in their communities or their countries, so that we're all on an even playing field.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Hinshelwood and I'm a rank and file member of CAW Local 707. We're out here today showing solidarity for all workers, not just auto workers. We don't want to lose any more gains that it took 60 years to make. We made massive concessions 9 months ago, and we simply cannot afford to pay our own bills, so if we have to make further concessions, we'll be further into debt. We have workers from all across the auto sector out here today, as well as from other unions, steel workers, QP members, and it's a positive demonstration to raise public awareness of what the government is doing and what the corporations expect from us.
How do you feel GM having $61 billion in assets and asking for concessions from workers?
Well, I think, GM has made global record profits in the last 7 years, and Ford is one of the richest corporations in the world. And for me personally, I feel these bailouts are, to allow these corporations to protect their assets while the workers pay. We could use these tax dollars for our health care, or our infrastructure, and EI has collected a surplus of $54 billion, which the federal government has absconded with. Less than half the workers today that are unemployed are able to collect EI benefits, which is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is that the auto workers globally or within the industry itself has been created by a lack of economic trade regulations. NAFTA and free trade has led to this, the destruction of the ability for us as domestics to.
Skiing when there's snow. And seems to be spring this year, but maybe that's a really good thing.
My name's Orneo Correa. I work up at the Chrysler plant, 1285. The reason why I'm here is it's about time we as Canadians stand up for ourselves. I see the labor, we're being bashed and trying to be broken up by the corporations, the CEOs, and the government. I look over in Europe, when there's a problem there, they shut down Paris, they shut down Rome. We as rank and file Canadians have to stand up instead of sitting down and complaining about it. If we don't, we're done for.
Do you feel like the governments are hand in hand to bust the unions?
You got that right. When everything is said and done, the companies will get their loans, The union, the governments will get their interest on the loans, and who pays for it? Us, the workers. What we give up, we will never, ever, ever get back. Never.
If you had a message to send to your national president, Ken Lewenza, what would you like to say?
Stand up. Stand up, Kenny. You talk, let's see you talk.
Fighting back makes a difference?
You better believe it. That's why I'm here.
All right, thank you.
That's why I'm here.
Go ahead.
I've got a message for Kenny. The word out on the floor is no to any concessions. How many votes are you going to have to get what you want? Listen to the workers. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Yuri. I'm a graduate student at York University. I'm a TA over there, part of the union, QP 3903. We were just on strike a couple weeks ago. Got legislated back to work, and I'm just here in solidarity of, with workers, and I realized that, workers got to stick up for each other and work together for the common struggle. We're all affected by the economy, and it's not right that corporations and the top corporations are getting bailouts while workers are getting cut, losing their jobs, losing their ability to pay for their mortgages and so on. And I'm just here in solidarity and support of workers everywhere, really.
Hi, how are you doing today? My name is Mustafa Tufexiev from Local 707 in Oakville. I'm here today to support our local union in these current trying times.
And how do you feel about the concessions that the CAW wants to give up for their jobs?
Yeah, it's just our ancestors worked hard for years and years, and our last contract, unfortunately, we took a step backwards. And I'm just hoping we all stick together, and the union is part of the solution, not the problem in the picture, and we need to expose the truth.
How do you feel about the government and their way of trying to take concessions away from the workers? Do you feel it's like union busting?
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's just it's sad and unfortunate.
Okay, thanks.